the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho, Yoshihiro Togashi, literally gave us subtle hints on everything that is being exposed. You should see this clip.
For its millennia of existence, the human race has committed very heinous crimes against others and their own. This videotape is a compilation. It documents the most unspeakable acts of all. It is set to run thousands of hours. Tape's existence, but never imagined it could be an impetus in this case.
So many horrifying things marching across that giant screen. You don't know how we really are, what we're capable of.
He bears witness to the feast of human vices. In here, we have some of the most powerful and corrupt humans engaging in what can only be described as the most pleasurable debauchery and torture known to humankind.
These privileged humans were toying with the demons they'd ensnared, torturing them with no motivation other than their own twisted pleasure.
These humans.
The thing squiggles in through the eye. It does a spiral around the optic nerve all the way to a certain point, and it's driven there by taste. And they said once it gets there, it has the taste of butterscotch. It then starts what they call sweating the quill. The spinal cord stuff comes out of the spinal cord, and it's everything that the lizard is. The lizard's whole body is dead, and it can't go back in. It's one way. The juice that's in the spinal cord gets excreted out of the tip of this thing. They're parasitic cells. The parasitic cells go into the brain. The old person's consciousness is gone. The body is absolutely, totally dominated, and the lizard is smarter as a human. Over time, it'll develop a rash, it'll lose its hair.
Understand, all of the artists you listen to, all those actors you like, all those sports stars, all those garbage people you follow have sold their souls. And they have done it for their own personal gain, so they can make millions, and they don't care how they damage society by extension. And you are society, so they have decided to damage you to benefit them. And you're sitting at home, jerking off to the Super Bowl's halftime show, and going to concerts when you're in town, supporting the people who have sold you out. You need to sit as a human at home and say, am I going to idolize someone who has sold their soul to the devil, who will tell my children bad ideas because I like their music?
And the worst part is, they're always telling us.
No, Mom, it wasn't the actual devil. No, they were just dressed as the devil, Mom. I have to go. Yeah, you did warn me about Hollywood. Yes, you did, Mom. Yeah, you did. I will. Thank you. She said she'll be praying for all of us. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the devil and all the dark lords.
In this movie, you're fighting the devil. I call him Beelzebub, Lucifer. It's how I got this job. How did you prepare for the role of fighting with the devil?
I did research in satanic kind of cults and stuff like that. In Los Angeles right now, there's like 50,000 devil worshippers. That's not even including the agents.
Yeah.
But let me
Our crowd was too busy cheering satanic worship to hear the joke.
Exactly.
That was the sad part.
My upbringing, I grew up in a Christian environment. It took me to my adult years or leaving home where I could really, really try on something different for myself. That was Satanism. It's working out really well. I made a pact. That's why the movie came out so well.
Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration on how to play this role.
Had we sold our soul to the devil? How else can you explain us being here?
Sammy told me he worshipped the devil. We were in Dan Tana's on that restaurant with all the pictures up. Sammy was like, Satan is as powerful as God. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He says, why do you think there's so much anger in the world?
But they're just joking, right?
This is for all my conspiracy theorists who are noticing what's going on. In this picture, I can see her soul there, and in this picture, I cannot. In this picture, I could see Ariana Grande's soul there. In this picture, not so much. In this picture with Jamie Foxx, same story. You literally can't tell me that it isn't super noticeable when somebody is connected to their soul and when it's missing and it's absent. Like, honest to goodness, just look at that. Look at his eyes. You can see that there's a soul sitting in the driver's seat controlling him. And here, whew, that is scary, genuinely. Like, you can literally see his presence behind his eyes, his essence, his soul. Here, not so much. It seems empty and like he's a shell of himself. Like, you couldn't convince me in a million years that this fucking behavior is normal. The eyes are the window to the soul, family.
Oh, I know. I know. It's so obvious. You cannot tell me that there's no difference other than the eyebrows. If you look at her chin, if you look at her cheekbone, if you look at the back of her jaw, even if you look at her forehead, her brow line, a lot has changed. And a lot of the times when I post these videos, it's just about social experiments, basically. And I feel like a lot of celebrities are changing a lot. Like, they look like themselves, but they don't look like themselves. And it wasn't that long ago that they came out with demon face syndrome. It's a legit thing. It's a new diagnosis. And a lot of people are saying, let her age, but keep in mind, guys, these pictures are only 4 weeks apart. I find it interesting that majority of her roles are about summoning demons, practicing rituals that she can't remember, and also exploiting her body at the young age of 22. And I think a lot of people need to look into her managing agency, as you will spot a lot of subliminal messaging over and over again. Why do celebrities do this? Can anybody tell me? I find it very, very interesting, if you catch my drift. And before anybody calls me a conspiracy theorist in the comments section, I suggest you guys research who the largest stakeholders of the creative arts agency are. For they're not only the owners of the parent company of Balenciaga, which is Carrie, but they're also the owners of a Christie's Auction House website, where they sell very questionable artwork. All you have to do is type in the search bar, Jake and Dino's Chapman, and go to Sold. Let me know in the comments what you find.
Did you all see this? About a week ago, they say there's a new disorder where people see faces shapeshift into something that's demonic. What the heck? Let me say something before I go on. I personally always have a problem when mainstream science or the media decide to answer a question that nobody's asking. That question being, why are some people reported seeing faces in public that seem to shapeshift? Well, the powers to be just gave us an answer. And it's whatever that big word is that I'm just going to call PMO, because I know I'm going to mispronounce that. Otherwise known as demonic face syndrome. So if you see something strange, that looks weird, that seems impossible, which I have seen, they're saying it might not be real. It might be this demonic face syndrome. Look, maybe it's me, but when I hear a bunch of people from different walks of life tell me they've seen something strange happen, something similar to this, and it's been happening gradually, but now more often over the past couple of years, I don't start to think they have some syndrome. I think maybe there's something to it. But hey, I could be wrong. Let me know what you think of this whole thing in the comment section, Booskies. Shabadoo!
Who one knows where that woman who saw a shapeshifter on a plane is?
What happened to that girl on the plane that swore there was a
Nobody
non-human
knows.
sitting next to her? Do you guys remember that? Because right after that, she disappeared. Back in July of 2023, a woman went viral in American Airlines because she was freaking out, claiming that someone sitting next to her was not a human. He was not real, which freaked out everyone. She looked completely terrified, like if she saw something that she wasn't supposed to see. People joked and said she was drunk or on something, but body language experts said that she was genuinely terrified. The kind of fear your brain releases when you are not supposed to see something, or when you just can't explain what's in front of you. After this video went viral, she went completely silent. No interviews, no reactions, no nothing. It was like if she had just disappeared. Months later, she appeared in like this one interview. It was like an interview or like a video of her apologizing, but everyone claimed that she looked completely different. She was just too nervous, too weird.
Yep.
It looked like she was almost coached on what to say.
This is for sure one of those things that was just super weird, that never got solved, that we never heard an answer for. Somebody needs to have this woman on a podcast to talk about what really happened. Stay weird.
You son of a bitch. Oh, we got your ass. We've got your ass now. So this is why you took away all the bells. You thought we weren't gonna find out. Reptilian. I'm a slew of reptilian. How many have I slewed? More than 1 million. You see, the giant bells could not only emit healing frequencies, but could also produce specific vibrations that would repel demonic beings and counter the shape-shifting abilities of the reptilians. Oh, you son of a bitch. So you see, there is power in sound. There is power in frequency and vibration. This is why they don't want you to know anything. This is why they don't want you to play instruments. So I want everybody to put this on their to-do list. I want you to go out there and search for as many bells as you can find. And if you can't find any bells, I want you to find out how to make them and who's making them. Bully Slayers assemble. Bully Slaying business. Join me on the front line.
Islam, Shalom, Hola, Aloha, Bonjour, Osio, Assalamu Alaikum, Konnichiwa, Jumbo. This your brother Zach Bay, Indigenous American Moor, coming to you live in full effect. Like, share, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell down below so you can be notified whenever I'm dropping some new content. Leave a comment, interact with me. Thank you. I really do appreciate your viewership. And special thanks to it's going up to the 10 subs who are watching my content. I definitely do appreciate that watch time, no doubt. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. I wanted to make this episode about modern day demon hunting, or demon hunting in the modern day, because I haven't spoke about this in a while, but especially when it comes to these files that drop, the Epstein files, damn near the fucking X files, if you ask me. It's some real demonic stuff going on, some real demonic forces, some demonic energies going on out here. And those files really let you know who's the perpetrators, right? So when I speak about demon huntings, you know what I'm saying, you have to realize that these beings are just walking around in human form, and they're committing these atrocities right underneath our noses. I want to ask my audience, let me know in the comments down below. I have this tunnel that I want to explore. All right, shout out to the Bully Slayer, my man over there in brother over there in the UK doing this damn thing. You might have heard his phrase before. Oh, we got your ass now. We got your ass now. That dude on TikTok, you know, he blew up, but he's over there in the UK. He's starting to explore the undergrounds. Remember the video I made, Attack the Underground, fam? We got to start exploring these tunnels, exploring these chambers, exploring these secret underground catacombs where these rituals, these initiations, these meetings, these gatherings are taking place, fam. It's not just places like the Bohemian Grove, but he started to explore some of the catacombs, some of the tunnels over there in the UK, and I plan to do this here in the US, in the area where I am, toward the DMV area. That's DC, Maryland, and Virginia. All right. Now, there's a historical mound in the Old Town Alexandria. The Old Town Alexandria area. There's an old indigenous mound there, and they built a Masonic temple on top of it. There's a graveyard not too far from there where this tunnel starts. Now, I plan to start at the graveyard into this tunnel and travel all the way through the underground, partially going underneath this mound, underneath this temple, Masonic temple. All right, if you know the area I'm talking about, Old Town Alexandria, right there, King Street Metro Station. The Masonic temple is built on top of an ancient indigenous mound. That's a mound there, fam, or you know, some people call a pyramid. All right, pyramid mounds. I plan to start where the graveyard is, travel through this tunnel, and exit on the other side. All right, let me know what should I potentially prepare for? What kind of gear should I bring? Like, share, subscribe, you know, let me know how I'm doing. Hopefully you enjoyed those videos at the beginning, you know, to help drive my point home, to let you know the type of beings we have to look out for. It's not just like, you know, werewolves, vampires, these mythical creatures, right? Sometimes these beings, these demons, these daemons, these demonic forces are taking human form, fam. They're just out here operating. This reptilian, this insidious, this demonic force, the energy, essence is just seeping into the fabric of our society, and it's becoming normalized, fam. And we have to stamp this out. The righteous ones have to use our light, and we have to eradicate this evil serpentine force. All right, we have to eradicate it, eliminate it, obliterate it. We have to wipe it out. We have to completely annihilate it from the root, send it back from whence it came. All right, this is your brother Zach Bay, Indigenous American Moor. Let me know how I'm doing down below. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
You know me, you know I don't normally wear rings. So today, I'm put on this ring, yeah? And the ring says King. And then someone comes to me and says, I want to swap your ring for my ring. Look at the ring, brother. Look at the ring, brother. Somebody gave me this ring, bro. So, they're saying one ring that says King, a Mason ring, bro. What are the chances that somebody would offer me a Mason ring? And do you know what I said to him? I said, I'm good, bro, I don't want it. He said, take it. It's yours anyway. It's yours anyway. I said, what do you mean by that, bro? He said, you know what I mean. And put the ring on the chair and walked away.
The number one organ on demand on the black market right now is skin. And did you also know that there was drinkable melanin? Yes, I said drinkable melanin. If that doesn't make your skin crawl, then I don't know what. But let me tell you this, there are underworld cities and underwater cities, tunnels, caverns, where people are being taken to beings, entities, all allegedly, it's strictly entertainment purposes. But yes, and if you don't go down the rabbit hole and it brings you to the conclusion that we are living in a big lab hole manufactured by these dark underworld entities so that they can farm and feed off of us, then I don't know what else is going to. I mean, this is all alleged though.